Alright, so I now have my February Illumicrate, so time to open this up and see what goodies we got this month, plus what book, because I managed to actually stay spoiler free this month. So the first item is inspired by Serpent in the Wing by Carissa Broadbent. And it just says, back here, it says death was everywhere in the House of Night. But very cool glass kind of cup, mug, whatever you want to call it. It does have a rubber straw that it came with. I can't remember if it was Fairy Blue or Illumicrate that came with one of these one time, and they put glass straws. I don't know if anybody saw what was going on with those, but the glass straws are basically like cracking and breaking in people's mouths. So it looks like they have learned their lesson and have given a rubber straw now, which I kind of personally like. I don't know how comfortable I'd feel drinking out of a glass straw, but very cute, very nice. Perfect for, I think, like iced coffee, which is probably what I will use this for when I drink my coffee in the morning. Up next, we just kind of have this little pouch that is inspired by One Dark Window. Read the book, really enjoyed it, loved it. I kind of do like getting little pouches like this from both of my monthly boxes just because they're nice. I can throw like whatever I really need into it. A lot of times I'll use it just to throw like pens and stuff. I do work from home, but sometimes I like to go to like Barnes & Noble and work or a cafe. So sometimes it's just nice to have like a little tiny thing like this where I can throw like sticky notes, anything that I need, and then it's not kind of, I don't know, falling around in the bottom of my bag while I'm traveling. So really perfect, really enjoy it. Definitely going to get a lot of use out of this. All right, our next item is inspired by The Book Eaters. It is a fairy tale book with a little piece bitten off of it, and it is a keychain. I really love The Book Eaters. I don't feel like I see enough people talk about that book. I found it such like an interesting kind of story and thought process of individuals who eat books. And I think the way that the books were described, like how they tasted and things like that, were really good. But definitely love this. I think it's really gorgeous and pretty. I don't really need a keychain, but I'll probably put this up where I have all of my pins kind of held just for like a really nice little display. All right, last item in the box before we get to the book is this replica of Alton's Trident, which is from the Poppy War series. I love these little replicas. I have a really nice way of displaying them, so hold on and I will show you how. I truly can't take credit for this. I saw someone else on Book Talk have these on their shelf, went and tracked down. But it's these really cool kind of just like floating displays where I put all of my replica swords from my different boxes in. It keeps them like where they can stand up, so I can either stand it up this way or that way depending on how I put the little kind of like feet on it. But it's a perfect way to display anything on your bookshelves that just doesn't want to kind of stand up like these. Also kind of keeps them safe because some of the paint on one of mine was starting to come off. So really nice way of displaying them. Let me know if you want to know where they are. They're off of Amazon. If you just, I think you look up like floating kind of like stands, it should maybe come up, but I can look better for people. Okay, and now on to the part that everybody cares about, the book. So it is To Cage a God by Elizabeth May. I don't know anything about this book, but I am really loving that front cover. And honestly, the whole like back and front. The sprayed edges are really pretty. I love that kind of like stained glass look that it's got going on. It does have different artwork in the front and back, kind of giving off some like Wizard of Oz Wicked feels on that front one. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Very excited to read it, very excited to know what it's about. Seems like it's something that's probably right up my alley. Looks like it's kind of fantasy. So if you read it, let me know what you thought of it. But I will hopefully be reading this at some point this coming up month.